Hi, in this video, I'm going to explain how to write a function on our platform. So, for biology professionals, it has become very essential to learn coding because of next generation genome sequencing. We have got so much of data, and this data has to be analyzed by using programs such as Python or etc. Therefore, there is a lot of demand for professionals who could understand biology and programming as well. So let us understand how to write a function. So for this, I take a very simple example. For example, let us take a vector which contains values from 1 to 10. Okay, I'm creating a vector with values from 1 to 10. Okay, let's print what we get. See, so I created a vector with values from 1 to 10, and I stored this vector in the variable a, and so when I press a, I got results that numbers from 1 to 10 in a sequence. Okay, this is the way we create a vector. Suppose you want to know the sum of all these numbers. Usually how we do it, manually we count all the values. Okay, if the number is very huge, suppose 1000, 2000 or 3000, in such case we use a formula in mathematics that is called n into n plus 1 divided by 2. This is the formula that we use for calculating some of the numbers. Okay, this is the formula that we use. Okay, in this command, if we use sum function, okay, and sum of a, that means a is the vector, a is the variable where we store the vector. Okay, when we use this sum function, see what we get the sum of all these values. Even you count, you get the total value is 55. Got it? Okay, so suppose you want to create your own function for something. You want to create some function. In such case, how you can create on your own. So for that, I will explain here how to write a function. For example, let us take how to write how to write yes, how to write the sum of values function. Let first, for this you have to assign function here, sum of value. Let us take this as a yeah, this is the name of the function. Okay, kindly understand, we are starting the function with assigning a name for the function. So the name of the function is sum of values. So sum underscore values is the name of a function. Okay, let me use the operator sign here. Okay, okay, next let's see, this is the name of the function. After this, you have to start your the function. The function is function of let's take any variable. Let's take for example z. Z is the variable. So when the user wants to know a particular variable sum, for example 50, 200, whatever it may be, so that value we write like this, no, sum of the values of z or sum of the values of x. If he has a name, he has a variable with the name a, then we write sum of values of z, x, y, like that. So see, when you see the previous command where we written sum of a, so when the R platform created, that means the developer created function for this sum, so they used the name as sum. Okay, now we are assigning some other name for it. For example, we get some default functions on this platform, which are designed by, or which are developed by the creators, and sometimes for our data we need to create functions also. See, for example, let's take for this the simple one, this one only, for this simple one. So how we create? First, we have created or we have given a name for our function, that is the sum of values. Then we started the function after using the assignment sorry, operator sign for it. So function of z. Now open your flower back bracket. Here I'm opening the flower bracket. Okay, so once we open the flower bracket, where we have to store a variable, so where we have to create a variable. Okay, in that variable, so actually we have to store all the values. So that means that a variable has to store all the values of the vector. For example, the vector that means vector, or you can say the variable which has the values in the form of vector. For example, here we can take that no z. So z is the variable. Okay, got it. Okay, this is the one. That means this x variable, it stores all the values of that particular variable z, and while storing the values, it it takes the values from the first number to the last number of that particular the values in that particular variable, that is z. Okay, then we have to use the sum function. Okay, sum of this x. Okay, so why what this sum function? So actually r itself has a sum as one function, that's why we can directly use it. If there is no such, actually it contains the sum function. In sometimes there may be no function at all, so in such case we have to create um, the function first, then you have to use that in the then you have to use it for your coding. Okay, that means for your command. Okay, see here sum of x. So this is our yeah, this is our uh, code for this is our code for sum of values function. Let's say execute this. Okay, it's showing there is a error in it. Let us check what is error there. Yes, is there any error? Sum of x we have stored here 1 to z. Okay, let us take here, we have to take this semicolon, not the comma. Okay, now it's working fine, and now we are going to use sum of values function. Okay, we are going to use sum of values function for calculating sum of values of a variable. For example, I'm using sum of values. Yes, you could see here already it is stored the name sum of sum of value, not values, sum of value. Okay, it is already stored in the global environment. I'm assigning operator function. Okay, sorry, not as operator function, we have to ask sum of value of some variable. So okay, what is the variable I'm asking now? 10. Let's see whether we get the same value or not. See, we have also got the value 55. So this is how we create the function for something. See, when we create a function within the flower bracket, when you want to separate the two variables, so in such case you have to use the semicolon for separating them. That means two arguments, I could say. So to separate these two arguments, so we have to use the semicolon. So this is how we create a function on our platform. Thank you for watching this video.